and welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Nedwick and I make healthy lifestyle videos that include some new recipes, some fashion content, some beauty content, a look into my life, and I am also documenting my journey on compounded Tirzepatide. So, well, it is Saturday and I just got back from my Weight Watcher meeting. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I decided to do kind of a weekly motivational video that talks about some of the things we discussed at the meeting. You know, there's not that many people who are in meeting members of Weight Watchers, so hopefully this can benefit everyone, even if you're not on the Weight Watcher program. So that's what I have in store for you today. But let me tell you a few things first, some housekeeping stuff, so to speak. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys is about Orderly Meds. Now, they're my primary telehealth company, and you've seen unboxings and stuff in the past. So I got an email from them that from now until March 14th, they are running a special for new customers. And I believe that's for semaglutide or Tirzepatide. And the special is if you use a referral link, and I have mine listed in the description box below, if you use that link, you will get $100 off. And I will get $100 credit. So it's win-win. And that's a really good deal. Especially, I think, if you're going to buy the starter package, because with the starter package, you get 3 months worth of Tirzepatide for, I believe, $5.98. So that would be 3 months worth for $4.98, which is really good. So I wanted to let you guys know, in case you are interested in stocking up and you are not already an Orderly customer. They also have a loyalty program once you become a customer. For example, I'm up to 15% off my order, and that will go all the way up to 25% when I keep checking in. Now, if you have been following my channel, you know I have stockpiled quite a bit, so I'm not sure when I'll be checking in again. I put my check-in date for in April. So we will see what's happened. Now, I follow another YouTuber called Brittany Rose Vlogs. So if you are watching me, you probably watch her too. I think she's awesome. And she's an affiliate with Orderly Meds. And she explained a little bit about these dates we have coming up. The February 18th date and the March 19th date. The February 18th date is when 503A pharmacies will need to stop producing Tirzepatide. And March 19th is when 503B pharmacies will have to stop producing Tirzepatide. And what Brittany explained was that the word producing is the key. They will still be able to sell the Tirzepatide that they have produced up until that date, after that date. And that's her understanding. Now, she's the only one I heard this from, but I have no reason not to believe her. So I believe they're gearing into production and gonna be stocking up, and I am sure that they want new customers so that none of this goes to waste. And they'll be able to sell the product, I think, until the bud date. And with Orderly Meds, the bud date's been about 5 months or 6 months sometimes. So just wanted you to know, if you are interested in that, check out my description box below and get $100 off. All right, well, let me get back to my week. Now, you know I am not doing weekly results videos anymore because I've been losing very slowly. I know I could do better, so you don't have to tell me in the comments. I know I could work out more, I could, track more and watch my calories better, and I do intend on doing so. This week kind of got away from me. You know, it started out with the Super Bowl on Sunday, and I had my daughter and my son-in-law over, and I made wings, and, you know, we had chips and some snacks. I didn't eat a lot, but I did have some wings. And then the week, my work, I'm a prosecutor in the city that I live in, has been getting pretty stressful. I'm preparing for a trial that's going to be next week, and I'll tell you guys all about it maybe in another video. I know I did that once before, and I told you about the trial and what I was doing, and you guys seem to like that. So if that's something you're interested in hearing, you know, I can't obviously divulge names or anything, but if you're interested in some of the cases that I'm dealing with, shoot me a comment below and I'll try to include them sometimes. So I know it's nothing to do with weight, you know, it's not weight related, but anyway, I've just been feeling a lot of stress. And when I'm stressed, I tend not to lose weight. Plus, I didn't exercise all week. That's on me. It's been so cold in northeastern Ohio. I am so tired of it. This is the worst winter we've had probably in 10 years. And it's only supposed to get colder. And, you know, when I work all day and I come home and I try to get something to eat, I just want to pile on, you know, warm sweats and curl up on the couch. And that's not doing anybody any good. So I do have to get my mind back in the game. And then, of course, there was Valentine's Day, which was yesterday, because today's Saturday. And they had chocolate-covered grapes at work. I actually didn't get a lunch yesterday because I was interviewing witnesses for this trial coming up. So I had to run across the street and get fast food. I just got a Whopper Junior, no fries, nothing. But it wasn't the healthiest lunch. And then Mike came and he brought me chocolate-covered strawberries and Prosecco. Now, you know, I did dry January, so it's February. So we indulged a little bit on the strawberries and the champagne. And needless to say, I was up 0.4 at Weight Watchers. So that was disappointing. I was hoping to lose. I'm also having some trouble with constipation. I thought I had it under control with certain supplements that I was taking daily, but this week, not so much. So I'm sure that's part of it as well. If you wouldn't mind shooting me your favorite ways to alleviate constipation, that would be great. I ended up taking a Dulcolax overnight, and I don't know, didn't work so great. But anyway, I hear Leo. Let me let him in. All right, well, Leo is in the room, so he will probably make an appearance here shortly, or knock over my tripod, one or the other. Okay, so back to Weight Watchers. So I was a little disappointed, but you know what? It could have been worse. And that leads me to the topic that they discussed this morning. And I took a few notes. I have them on my iPad, and I'm going to go grab it. So today's topic was all about setbacks. And for the people that were at the meeting this morning, pretty much everyone gained weight this week. You know, I think between the Super Bowl, the cold weather, and, you know, Valentine's Day, it was a common theme. So basically, when we walked in the meeting, she had on a board, it said, "Talk back to your setbacks." And basically, what she was saying is, when we have a setback, how do we react? Many of us just get super down on ourselves. It's common. And, you know, we say things that we would never say to somebody else. One of the meeting members yelled out, well, let me backtrack. So my leader's name is also Michelle, and I went to high school with her. So it's a fun group, and it's the same ladies I've been going to this meeting with for a while. So it's like a little family. But anyway, she asked us what kinds of things we say to ourselves when when we have a setback. And there's two twins, and I just love them. And one pipes up, she says, "Way to go, fat girl." Now, would you ever say that to somebody else? No, you wouldn't. But do we say stuff like that to ourselves all the time? Yeah, we do. And what studies have shown is it is not productive. So, like I said, I took some notes. Giving yourself self-criticism does not work. In fact, responding to a setback with self-criticism fuels the setback. It makes you more likely not to get on track. And you can't see him, but Leo's right here. So anyway, harsh self-talk makes it more difficult to move past your setback. So don't do it. And then she opened it up and asked people what would be better ways to talk to yourself, and how do you recover from a setback and keep on going. And some of the things that people came up with was put a picture of yourself, maybe on your bedroom mirror or on your refrigerator, of yourself as a child, and look at that picture, and how can you be mean to that person? That person provided you with the body that you have to get through your life, to bear children, to work, to play. That person is somebody to be cherished. And sometimes I think we need to remember that. And then, of course, she said, when you have a setback or a gain or something like that, that you need to find a way to shake it off. And again, how do you do that? I guess you would think to yourself, what would I say to my daughter? What would I say to my best friend if they were down on themselves or they were having a setback? You certainly wouldn't say, "You're doing it all wrong. You're never going to lose weight. You're never going to get in shape. So you might as well give up." I mean, you would never say that, right? So why would you say that to yourself? Studies show that treating ourselves with compassion motivates us to try again. And some of the tools that we can use to get back on track is to track your calories or your points or whatever program you're following. For a while, I was using the Lose It app. That one's a good one. I know a lot of people do My Fitness Pal. That's a good one too. I'm currently doing the Weight Watcher one, but I'm also keeping an eye on my calories because there are a lot of free foods on Weight Watchers, and you could get carried away with that. So you also have to remember and pretend you're talking to your best friend or your daughter or somebody like that. You are not alone. And if you're watching this, you're not alone. We're all doing this together. None of us are perfect. We're gonna have weeks where stress gets to us and maybe we don't eat the best things or we don't work out or we have that glass of wine that we know we shouldn't. That happens. Life happens. And we have to learn how to deal with it. A setback or a small gain or even a big gain is not the end of the world. And you have to kind of keep things in mind. And what my friend Gina does is she looks back on her Weight Watcher app because it has tracked her weight over the years. And she looks at her overall progress. And that does help. I'm losing slowly, I'm messing up, but I am almost 27 pounds down from my highest weight at Weight Watchers, which was a couple years ago. So on a 5'3" frame, 27 pounds is huge. I'm back in a size 10. I'd like to be a size 8 or a size 6 like I used to be, and I'm working on it, but I still have come a long way, and I have to keep reminding myself that. The other thing is, when you're in the midst of stress or whatever, and you're making bad choices, one of the members said she uses the acronym HALT, H-A-L-T. And that is, you ask yourself, what is really going on? Am I hungry? If you're hungry, then go ahead and eat and make as best choice as you can. Or are you angry, lonely, or tired? And some of us tend to snack and overindulge when we are angry, lonely, or tired. And if you can recognize it, then you can do something about it. You know, call a friend, go for a walk, get yourself out of the situation. You know, maybe go to the mall, although who goes to the mall anymore? I don't know about you guys, but the malls are pretty deserted around here. But you know what I mean. And ask yourself, are you doing better than you were before you started this journey? And at least as far as I'm concerned, my answer is absolutely. I might not be progressing at the speed that I want, but I am way better off than I was before. And, you know, a year ago, my week of stress at work and Super Bowl and Valentine's Day, I would have gained a lot more than 0.4. I don't know how you guys are, but I can safely say I probably would have gained 3 or 4 pounds. So by keeping it to just 0.4, and especially since I had some champagne and chocolate covered strawberries just yesterday, I think that's okay. And she ended the meeting with a Japanese proverb. And it said, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. So that's what we just have to keep doing. If things aren't working out, you know, you can always reevaluate and try again. I know that I can do better, and I know what to do. It's just getting myself motivated to do it. And I know we can do it together. All right, guys. My next video should be some kind of what I eat in a day. I'll try to think of some good recipes to include. I like to do this motivational video and then one video where I do new recipes and new food ideas and things like that. If you have any recipes that you would like for me to try, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always happy to try new things. If you've made it this far, in honor of Leo here, give me an emoji of a cat. Then I'll know you made it this far and you enjoyed this video. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel. And tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you next time.